Hello folks and welcome back to Planet Coaster. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host, and I have done quite a few improvements on the park. I did add the couple rides that we had available there at the start, so we have all the rides that were available to begin with. Added some more shops, added quite a few more shops actually. Added quite a bit more scenery. I did get every single ride that is presently placed up to 100% on their queue scenery, which is nice. Even the new ones are there already, which is good. We are sitting on a substantial chunk of change, and we are going to use that. We're going to basically start out very, very beginning here. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to place ourselves some roller coasters. Like, we're not even gonna fuck around. We're just gonna go straight for the roller coasters. We are just gonna go straight for the roller coasters this time. Which hopefully will be pretty cool. So, yeah. Let's see. How far back can I push you? Alright, so we're going to put one of you right here. One of the existing ones, that is, of course. We're not trying to do... we're not trying to really do new ones or anything. We're going to go straight with the existing ones. Oh, I should have put this the other way around. Okay, hold on. I need to move this thing. I want to spin it around because I want the entrance to actually be facing toward the way that we're trying to go here. So I'm going to put it right there instead of where I had it before, because I want the exit and entrance to actually be on the side of the rest of the park. Just because that makes it a lot easier to deal with. It's not 100% necessary by any stretch of the imagination, but it does make it way easier to deal with. Way, 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 way easier to deal with if you can just do it this way. And then you don't have to fiddle with it. Come on. Go down. Go down to the thing. And we can just take you all the way over here. We don't really need to fiddle too much with it. What I might actually do... Well, I don't know. Like, do I really care, I suppose, is kind of the question that we're forced to ask. I'm not entirely sure that I do. I think I had this at 25 with the other park. I see no particular reason why it can't be... done the same. We can go ahead and start the test. While that's running its test, well, actually, let's set up the scenery for it real quick before we go wandering off. Actually, while it's doing that, I actually want to place this thing. If I can get it to place. Nope, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I was going to try and put it here in the middle because I thought that would look really cool, but alas... it is too big. Because this thing is freaking humongous. Like, this thing is, like, ridiculously large. Like, it's kinda silly how big the thing is. I do want something in the middle here, though, because I think that'll be a cool effect. So I'm going to put this ride here in the middle. This is the other new ride that we have. There's this, and this thing with the two new rides that we have researched. So I am going to try to place the exit, or rather the entrance, in such a way that we can kind of at least make an attempt to... Oh, I did not realize... Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We need to change cues around just a little bit. Okay, there we go. That does successfully solve that particular problem. Now, I just need to go back to the other path here, so we can link it up. There we go. Now, unfortunately, because of the way I've had to do it, it's going to be difficult in the extreme, probably, to get this to really work how I wanted. Which is a little annoying, but oh well, I suppose. Oh well, I suppose. Okay, so you can go ahead and open. We can go ahead and place down some really cool scenery now. I will use the blueprints because I'm lazy and I don't really feel like fiddling too much with it. Right this second. Jester's Jousting. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen that one before. That's kind of cool. I haven't used it previously, so I'm down. I'm down. I can kind of put the stage maybe over here. Kind of makes for a unique appearance that I didn't have any sort of setup previously for, and it's actually already blowing that one clean up to 100%. You still need some work, but that should not take too much to solve. Most likely, all I really need to do is to place some trees and such things. And we can probably be good to go with relative ease. As long as you don't collide with the roller coaster. You should be fine. Problem is you might collide with the roller coaster, but, you know, assuming you can manage to not do that, we should be alright. Okay, now we do have I did manage to get some new you know what, maybe don't put that one there because that kind of blocks the thing there. Kind of blocks the thing a little bit, so maybe don't do that. And now I want to do some lights. Standing torches are pretty neat. So maybe we can place a couple of them. Kind of do a number of them to kind of, oops. Well, that's not where that's not where we want that. All right. So what do we got? Nope. Why are we on editing building? Get the hell out of my face. Nope, you're not quite there. One more torch or something, though, will probably do it. Not quite. Oh, I need to actually turn off them stupid music, please. Must remember that this needs to be turned off. Because I almost screwed that part up. Put this right here, because then it'll affect both places. That should put you at 100. Yep. And you were already at 100, so we're good there. Why are people not going on the thing? Oh, did I set the price too high? Alright, fine. I'll lower it to 20. Fine. Will you go on it now? Stupidly expensive. Okay. Apparently, it's still too expensive. Fine. How about 15 then? I mean, it was originally at 10. Okay, well, you people don't have enough money, don't count. So much you can't go on the high seas. Okay. Have we potentially fixed the problem? Are people willing to go on it now? I feel like we need to do more with it. I feel like we need to do more with it. Alright, maybe... Don't really want to drop it below 15. Actually, 15 looks like it might be working now. Yeah, I think 15's working. The people who aren't going on it are the people who just don't have the money for it. Yeah, this is people who don't have money for it. So let's do something to fix that to a degree, at least. Let's place one of the ATM things. No, let's use a blueprint for ATM, please. It's a really basic building, but that's okay. I just want to go kaplow. Just in case anybody wants to actually use it, it's fine. They don't have to, of course, but if they decide to, at least maybe it'll solve some of the money problems with that. Maybe not, but all these people who have already been in the park for a while just don't have the money to do anything is the problem. But with an ATM thing, maybe they will have the money to do something with it. Or not. But at least we can kind of, sort of, hope that they might be able to do more. We'll see. We're already back to doing really good on our money, so we can place our other roller coaster, which is this guy. And I already have a spot picked out for him. I just have to find the spot that I need to put it. There we go, right about there. Alright, now we had that one other ride that we wanted to place, which is this giant-ass thing. This thing is huge. This thing is, like, freakishly huge. I really don't know where to put it, either. Guess we can put it over here. There's kind of room over here, and we can kind of branch off from the, I guess we can kind of branch off from the exit here and be able to reach it that way. Well, not the exit, but the entrance of this one to try to, like, reach this thing. Because right now, the, path is ridiculous. There we go. I mean, it's not terrible, but it definitely needs some updating. So what we can do real quick, we'll set the blueprint. Let's actually select you so you can test. Let's put the other fountain over here. Not that. What's the fountain I'm looking for? There we go. That's the one. Put that there. Throw some of these down. Do a couple of bushes. Maybe do some more bushes. Throw a couple more in. I'm just using these because they're quick and easy to place, and I don't really have to fiddle with it too much. What do we got? 100%. Good. Cool. Alright. I don't have to fiddle with it any more further. Alright, and we can change this to be more along the lines of... let's change it to 9. Change that to 9. You need to be changed to 15, because that's what we're charging for the other one. Not that it absolutely has to be that, but... Hello? Place exit, please. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Somehow you're already at 100%, I guess because of the buildings? I suppose, even though those buildings really... I wouldn't really think they would do much, but, I mean, whatever. I'll take it, I suppose. Alright, neither of these succeeded with the coaster here, did they? Is there a way to see, like, what the airtime is? Total airtime duration, 2.4 seconds, and we needed 5 seconds. I think it's the airtime thing that we're not succeeding at. What about this one? Yeah, 1.4, so neither of you are even close. That's fine, though. You can open. We'll set up some more scenery real quick for this guy. Not gonna go too overboard, but I will set up a few things, you know. Set some trees now. Maybe not that tree. That's not too bad. Also, the proximity to the big tree here may be helping the this particular roller coaster. Maybe. Don't entirely quote me on that, but it's a possibility at least. Are you open? Are you running? What are you doing? You should be running. Yes? Pretty sure it's running. It's just taking forever to do anything. Pretty sure you're working. You're just taking a long time to do anything, which is fine. Which is totally fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you're filling up pretty quick, so that's good. You definitely will get some business going. So those should make us some pretty good chunk of some money. I might build the boom boat thing if I can. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you like? What's going on here? Why are you being like really weird, game? Okay, there we go. I just want to place basically one of every single ride that we have available just for shits and giggles, basically. Because pretty much why the hell not? Is basically what I'm going with. Why the hell not? There we go. There we go. Let you do a test real quick, although I don't think you actually need a test. But we'll do it anyway. Okay, now we need to set up the scenery for you. I will do some quick bushes, because the bushes are real fast to place. I'm not trying for anything too awful fancy. We'll do a custom... I think I'll do a sleeping dragon, because I haven't done one of them yet. Boom. Then I'll do some special effects around the dragon. Okay, do some rocks. Do a couple different rocks, so we have a little bit of variety at least. Alright, so how's your queue looking now? Still nowhere near good enough. Alright, that's unusual, because usually the dragons like blow it clean through the roof. No time at all, but this time that didn't happen. Which isn't really that big of a deal, it's just... well, the first time that I've seen it not just knock that clean through the roof. Which is fine, it just means that we need to be a little bit more aggressive with our beautification of the place. Have to be a little bit more aggressive, that's all. How are we looking now? Closer. Still not there, though. I have every other ride at 100%, so I do want to actually get it to 100. Even though it's not really necessary, but... I do kind of want to get it there anyway, just because we have every other ride there, so... I don't particularly want to leave it incomplete, basically. Because that will bother me if it's not complete. Are you fucking serious? You still haven't completed a test yet? God, this ride is freaking long as shit. Like, this ride is like way too long, really. Like, these things take way too long to wander their way through the place. It is a little bit on the obnoxious side. See, why the hell is this $14 and these things are... Like, the roller coasters were cheaper than that. That doesn't even make any damn sense. That doesn't even begin to make any damn sense. Oops. Fuck. Just totally screwed that thing up. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. What are we at? 83? Alright. Still not there. We'll have to come back and do the, finish setting this thing up, I guess. Since we're clearly not going to get it done as it stands. It's just taken way too long. It has taken way too long to do. Pile of dragon poop. Because why the hell not? Alright, that's gotta do it. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that one's done. We've placed down every pre-made thing in the game right now. I guess I can do research on some more rides. Not that we are likely to actually get them, because we still have quite a ways to go. But, whatever. And apparently I need to make my own roller coaster, because the roller coasters that we have available to us are not doing the job. They are not getting what we needed done, taken care of. So, which one is this? This is a mine train one. Okay. So we need to raise some of these things a little bit, which is a little annoying, but we can do it, I suppose. So let's put the clock tower over here. Actually, let's put it kind of like in the middle. I'm just going to kind of randomly place some things here just because I want to get the track scenery thing up a little bit. Still bad. I mean, surely it's been improved, but he's still bad. You're not done yet. God, you're taking frickin' forever. Actually, it's average with you, I guess, because there's stuff in the middle over here that you can actually see. Okay, so we're gonna build a crazy roller coaster, I guess. It's going to loop around, like, half the park, and I'm gonna try to get it to go through the tree here. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the metal roller coasters that I would prefer to have, and I don't believe we can research any of them, actually, which is a little annoying. So that's not great. That's not great at all, but oh well, I guess. I mean, I can pay off my loan. We've got that. We've got that handled, no problem. We've got tons of money right now. We have way the hell more money than we really need at the moment. Oh, I haven't seen this thing going yet. What the hell is this anyway? Oh, it's one of them things. Oh. Okay. Oh, you were putting out music. Stop your crazy, silly music, Leo. You silly thing. Alright, so we're gonna have to build our own roller coaster real quick, which is a little annoying, but... Cause... I mean, that could be fun, but I really was kind of trying to avoid that. I just wasn't really interested in fiddling with that. But apparently, we're not going to have a choice. So, that's fun. Oh, you are a steel one. Okay. That's probably why you're better. Alright. Well. Guess we gotta build you then. Where the hell to put you? Where the hell to put the start of this thing? I guess we can put it over here. Well, I'm gonna have to build it very carefully so that we can avoid these trees and shit. Which may actually be difficult. May actually be a little bit on the difficult side. See, the objective here, what I'm going to try and do, is I'm going to try, at least, and, yeah, get out of here. Move this tree out of the damn way. Okay. Now. Now. Oh, too high. Too high. Too high. Okay, do one of those. And then we're going to switch to normal track because I'm going to turn it. And we're going to drop a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little. Don't keep turning, though. I want you to go straight, basically, now. I want you to go right toward the tree. Maybe drop a little bit more. Because we need airtime. So basically what we need to do... Like I said, we're going to make use of the tree here. We're definitely going to make use of the tree this time. I think this is making pretty good use of it, because it's going to loop around the tree. Oh, not that way. Don't cut into the tree, please. I don't want to cut into the tree, please. We need to move away from the tree. Move away from the tree, because we don't want to cut into it. That's no bueno. It's not the plan. It's not the plan, so cut away from the tree. Nope, need to go a little bit lower. Boom. See, again, we're cutting into the tree. We don't want that. To avoid cutting into the tree. I mean, cut into a little bit, I guess. That's not that bad, but I would rather not. I don't want to cut into it any more than just a little bit. Any more than just a little, I don't want to do. Oh, cube is broken down. I think that is our first broken down ride. Incidentally, I think it was the first ride that we placed, so probably isn't surprising. Probably shouldn't be surprised that it broke down. No. Abort all of that, basically. Okay, so we wrapped around the tree a bunch of times. Now we get to turn back around, and I'm going to switch over to that for just a second. Make that a little bit shorter, though. Maybe about that long. And then we're going to switch back to standard track. And we're going to drop again. There we go. Come hurtling down like right next to this thing. Right next to the other roller coaster here. Let's see. Why can we not go left there? Oh, because we're hitting the thing. Well, shit. Well, shit. Okay, well, that's fine. We just have to come up past it then. Alright. Can I get one that goes kind of where I want it to go here? I don't know that we can. Alright, and we'll go straight here. I know I haven't been talking that much, but I've just been kind of paying a lot of attention to what I'm trying to do. So I haven't really been trying to talk too much. So, I'm sorry about that. Whoa. The fuck are you trying to do there, buddy? Whoa. That was way too extreme there, friend. You're going a little nuts. Calm yourself. Calm your crazy self. This roller coaster is trying to go like a little too hard, I think. Alright, wonder, will you have sufficient speed at this point? I mean, you probably will. Probably will. That's probably too high. We'll see. You might be able to make it. I'm not entirely convinced, but maybe you can. Alright, so now we're going to just kind of move in over here. So we just need, like, weightless areas is all. So it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to manage. Really. Alright, so I need to get at the same height as the track. More or less, anyway. Stop trying to screw me up here, game. There. Alright, so we can do trim brakes and trim brakes and maybe we'll wait and see, actually. So we need to start this thing. Let's see how it goes. This is a very, very large, very long train in comparison to, like, how this thing normally works. So, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. We have to basically make sure that it actually can even complete the track. Because it may not... There might be points where it doesn't have enough oomph to complete it. Like right here, perhaps. I mean, we kind of hope that it has enough, but that doesn't mean that it will. So we have to make sure that it doesn't get stuck anywhere. Yep, okay. That's good. And see, these up and down spots are where we're going to get our weightless areas. So those are when we will get the a lot of the effects that we wanted. Okay, so it's going up to the big hill. This is where it's just going to get crazy, because this is when it just starts hurtling downward into the... This. Wee. Wee. Actually, that stop was not too bad. That stop was not too shabby. Total airtime is sufficient to accomplish our thing. Now, the other thing we have to worry about... Yeah, the nausea is too high. And the excitement is too high. But we can fix this. We can fix this. It's just that we need to figure out precisely what we all need to do to fix it. So... Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so... Excitement... is fine. For the most part, that's good. Fear. This, of course, is where it gets a little nuts. I'm not too worried about the fear being too high. It's the nausea that we need to concern ourselves with. We need to get the nausea down. So right here is not too bad. Maybe we can lower it a little bit if we fiddle with this some. Try to straighten this track out or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe make the hump there a little bit longer. So we might be able to fix that one a little bit. Of course, here is when it gets just crazy. Nausea just goes through the roof going through all this. So this is... We're going to have to adjust this some. We need to tone this down a little bit. This part's a little too nuts. Little too nuts. But we don't want to tone it down too much because we do need a lot of the ups and down parts for the airtime. So we do need to be aware of that. Alright, stop testing. lower you a hair. Maybe raise you a little bit. I think we might be able to reduce the if we just raise some of this so it doesn't drop quite so much, we might be able to like to smooth some of this out a little bit. In fact, if we hit smooth all, smooth banking, that in of itself may make it a little bit better. That in and of itself may make it slightly better, so it doesn't go quite so crazy. Really, problem is, I really need to expand that a little bit. Well, that's not really the part that's the problem, though. Like, we can deal with that. It's over here that it gets a little too nuts. I think I went a little overboard. think I went a little bit overboard. So, rather than have it do these constant loops and stuff here, I guess we need to tone it down a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. Yeah, because the lateral G's get a little too high. And by a little too high, I mean a lot too high. Definitely mean a lot too high. What about verticals? See, vertical is good because that's the, especially these negative ones, because that is where we get the airtime that we're looking for. So basically any of the ones that are negative spots, we definitely don't want to delete or fiddle with too much, because then we'll lose we will lose things a little too much if we fiddle with those. So we need to drop this out. I need to cut out this. The one loop I think is okay, but we need to kind of turn this into a. Like I think we just need to delete all of this. Like this whole section here just oh, no. Needs to go. What about vertical acceleration? See, I don't really want to. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We can probably fit in a spot where we've got another. Okay, that's not working. Oh, because that's a complete loop. Oh, okay. That's why. No, I went down. Like, this is not as bad. We just need to tone it down a little bit, basically. If we can just tone it down a little, I think we'll be alright. Problem is, it's just a little too much right now. And then smooth the banking, smooth out the track. Okay, that'll tone it down some for sure. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Not quite what I was looking for. It seems basically impossible to see what the hell you're doing. I'm not a fan of the cars being the way that they are. Not a huge fan of the cars being the way that they are because you can't bloody see anything. You can't bloody see anything. Alright, so can we go... nausea is what we need to examine here. See, some of this should have been reduced a little bit. When it reruns the track here, we should be able to see Plenty of still spikes there, but it only goes a little bit over 5. And we're supposed to keep it below 5, so that's not too bad. Spikes a little bit there, but it's not as bad as it was. Certainly not as bad as it was. The thing is, we don't have any areas through all this that really lower the, that really reduce the nausea rating enough. We need like another hill or something that'll drop the nausea rating down. Yeah. It's not as bad. Definitely not as bad, but it's still too high. It is still too high. Well, shit. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess what we can do is we can make this a big straight area. Maybe just do a small little hill or something in the middle. But we can cut back on a little bit of this, maybe. Or perhaps... let's actually delete... Oh boy. No. I want to go this way. Stop! You stupid thing. I'm going to take you all the way back to here. And instead of going the way that we were going, we'll kind of tip you around this direction, perhaps. Just kind of really easy. And then turn it back around this way. And maybe we can kind of link up to it down there. Essentially is the objective. There we go. Okay, smooth the banking, smooth the rest of the track a little bit. Alright, so that might tone it down some, maybe. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'm going to end the episode here regardless. Oh, why are we facing the wrong direction? Oh, because we were in cinematic mode. That's why. We'll actually go ahead and watch the cinematic mode here, and we'll let it go. And we'll try to see... Basically, let's speed the game up just a hair. Basically, I want to see how it does now. With those changes, because we just cut out a lot of the loops and stuff, so hopefully that will reduce the nausea by quite a bit. So hopefully it won't be quite so bad. Suppose we will find out soon enough. So that area could still probably use a little bit of improvement. If we could drop that a little bit, then the overall nausea would be reduced for the whole ride. So it might help some. This hill, of course, gets the excitement up pretty good. And then the world drops out from under it. Have to watch the nausea. Well, it's only day. It still gets pretty high though. Well, we've reduced it again, but it's still. Oh, that's a lot closer. That's a lot closer. That is a lot closer. Huh. Okay, and now we actually have an actual excitement rating now because it's actually, like, somewhat handleable. Okay, the excitement needs to be improved. I don't really know why it is as low as it is. For the most part. Fuck, I have a deer. Did you break down? Oh, maybe that was intentional? I don't entirely understand what just happened there. That must have been intentional because it didn't, like it sat there too long. It really kind of sat there too long. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode, folks. I'm going to work on this thing a little bit. I may show you briefly at the beginning of the next episode. Or I may not. But I am going to finish it off so I can get all the stars on it. But this is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I was kind of hoping for. So we'll see. I might try to. No, please stop. Again, I might try to tone it down just a hair so that the overall thing is not quite as bad. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to work it. But I do want to try to tone it down a little bit. So it's maybe not quite so serious. Because it was okay until it got, like, this actual final little stretch here is actually pretty serious. Like this big hill and stuff. I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see what I can do to tone it down a little bit. Because right now it is way too extreme. Way too extreme. So I will have to do something with it to try to fix some of that. But for the time being, we will have to leave it as is. Oh, chain speed. You can raise the chain speed. I did not realize that you could do this. This is actually very useful. This will prevent the excitement from getting quite so low. That should help the excitement part actually a little bit, so that should be good. Okay, I'm down for that. That should help with some of the speed there a little bit. at least. And maybe turn this section into a break. And for that matter, we might actually be able to put some brakes on in some of these areas too and slow it down a little bit. Set it to like 30. Might do the job, maybe. I don't know. I know I just said I was going to end the episode, but now I'm trying to, now I have this idea. Just slow the speed down a little bit as we come through the turns and stuff here. And we might be able to keep the excitement up, but maybe reduce the, some of the severity of the might be able to reduce some of the severity of the ride a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Actually going to... What the hell did I just do? We'll speed it up real quick. Let it run through its thing. I'm going to end the episode, though, so I will see you next time. Take it easy, folks. Have a good day. And thank you. That did not do... That got the excitement up, but it did not do the nausea like I was hoping for. Yeah, more work is going to be required, that's for sure. It did decrease some of it, though. So, I mean... Maybe. Maybe we can get this done. But I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy, have a good day, and bye-bye.